Crazy way to start the day. They're shimmying. Dude, that just hit me really hard. The caffeine.
Oh, really? The little shot you just did?
Yeah. I'm live! I'm live! Hey, guys! Hello! 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 Good start. Coffee addiction. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, when I said the shot I just took, it's a shot, it's a caffeine shot, not like alcohol. I took a caffeine shot and the caffeine just like hit me like a truck. Gasp. Guys, how are you? How's it going, everybody? How is it going? Excited, tired. You should move the mic out. Anyone ever called you picky? 96? Yes, you. Sick but excited. Tell us. What do you think it is? What do you think it is? Did you see my tweet? Hello, young Jeff. Is it Winston? Pig, wolf dog, doggy, giraffe, camel, Dewey, axolotl, solar, combat wombat, peach jars! Hello, ma'am. Stompy sibling, a blue whale, a dinosaur, a vulture, Sasquatch, a gerbil, a toad. Guys, did anyone see the stream on the Alveus channel yesterday, by the way? Was it yesterday? Dude, I'm...
Saturday.
What?
Saturday. Today's Monday. Talking about the zoo?
Oh my god. It was actually Saturday.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the Alveus stream on Saturday? I watched the VOD. No, I'm fake. Missed it. The zoo. Zoo was Saturday. Yeah. Yes. So, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, Saturday we had a bit of a surprise stream. Me, Nick, Connor, and Shruti all did a stream on the Alveus channel from Zoo Atlanta, which was sick. We got to walk around. We learned a lot about Zoo Atlanta. We love going to AZA zoos and getting ideas and bringing them back to Alveus and talking to keepers and stuff and getting new things to implement. It was very special to visit. And we got to see the zoo. So, what do you mean someone move her hair? What hair? My hair's not even in my face. It's back here. Shamanix, thank you for the $50 donation. Thank you so much. So yes, so we did a stream from Zoo Atlanta on Saturday. Epic. Me, Connor, Nick, and Shruti. And then we did something on Sunday. And since then, we've been driving. We've been driving. Me personally, drove from 2 to 6:30 this morning. I think each of us got a couple hours of sleep in the car, which is actually sick. It was really nice because there were 4 of us, so it actually wasn't. We didn't actually have to drive all that many hours each. But we drove here to bring our newest ambassador to Alveus. You drove to Africa? No. Whale confirmed? No, it's not a whale. It's not a whale. And some people also guessed that it was the coral reef tank. We will be installing a coral reef tank. Actually, it looks incredible. The studio looks incredible. Shout out Lucas. Insane. You guys are going to lose your minds. It's going to be, it's going to look so good. We are going to have a coral reef tank, but it is not ready yet. They got ads. They're panicking. Everybody panic. I'm going to say, everybody who's subbed, say ooh. This is devastating. So, no way! I can't believe it! No, okay, that's mean. That's mean. Say you're joking. Say you're trolling. I feel bad. I feel bad. No, I feel so bad. Wow, Lamb, thank you so much for the subs. Thank you guys for the subs today. I'm sorry, I'm not really reading alerts. Thank you so much. Lampacap, thank you. Flickmac, thank you. We're waiting. We're waiting for ad watchers to come back. Pausers hype. Guys, I haven't said anything, don't worry. The ads aren't over yet. 2 more left. Okay. Waiting. Waiting. While we're waiting, guys, I know I already said this, but I'm really tired. I'm really tired. The past 2 days, I got up before 5 a.m. And today, last night, I slept 2 hours in the car. And I got up at 2 a.m. I feel awesome. I feel really, really good right now. No, Connor, Nick, and Shruti were phenomenal this weekend. I have a lot of really, really great things to say about each one of them. We're back. Don't worry. I told them to say ooh, so that you thought you missed it, but then I felt bad, so then I told them to say just kidding. I haven't said it yet. I have not revealed. Don't worry. I'm sorry. The fit is tough. Thank you. I've been wearing it for 3 days. Okay, now... Are we ready? Or do you want to wait a little bit? What do you think? Their pausers hyping. Oh, their pausers hyping. Drum roll, please. A lot of you guessed correctly. We did a long journey and a long drive back to pick up a new wolf dog ambassador who arrived in the wee hours of this morning. And his name is Aquila. He's very cool. Very, very, very special animal. We are going to go meet him today, but I'm going to tell you about him here before we go up there. Ooh, such a cute name. Yeah, so he came with that name. It's A-K-E-L-A. Aquila? A-K-E-L-A. Like the Jungle Book. I think there's a wolf in the Jungle Book named Aquila. He came with that name. Beautiful name. Beautiful animal. You guys are going to lose your minds. He's gorgeous. And he is up there getting acquainted. From the zoo? No. So here's what happened. Here's the deal with Aquila. How old is he? 7 years old. It is his 7th birthday today, which is very special. He had a very long transport today, so he has a really, really long day, but it is a really cool start to him being at Alveus. It is his 7th birthday today. Yes, feels birthday man. Birth. Yes, very nice. Happy birthday, Aquila. So Aquila came to us, has a really unique story, really unique situation. So Aquila was privately owned. So originally he was purchased in 2018 to be used for breeding wolf dogs. And at the time, he was living with some other wolf dogs. But in the past 2 years, he's lived completely alone. That means he hasn't had any other wolf dog or wolf companions. And he's also had no human companions. He was living in a place on a property that didn't have any people living on site, which is really, really detrimental to the welfare of an animal like that. So he's been completely alone for the past 2 years. However, there are some people that have been in Aquila's life since he was little, and for a long time they've wanted to see him transferred somewhere where maybe he could have a friend. And so they were able to connect us with Aquila, and then able to connect Aquila with Awa. You guys know our wolf dog ambassadors. We started with Awa and Timber. Awa and Timber we rescued from a roadside zoo that has had a number of USDA violations over the past decade. That zoo just did not have the resources that they needed to care for the animals that they had. And so Awa and Timber were transferred here to Alveus. And we lost Timber tragically to bloat unexpectedly as well. And so Awa has been alone since then. We wanted to move as quickly as possible to get to rescue a companion for Awa, because it's so important for their welfare as a pack animal to have a companion and to not be alone. And so we moved as fast as we could on finding a companion for Awa, and I'm actually really pleased with how quickly we moved on it, and how well all of this worked out. It's been really cool to be a part of, and so far, so good. We're gonna go up there, and I'm gonna show you guys how it's going. But my shout outs first. Kayla, well, our animal care staff as a whole, just freaking incredible. I really don't, I mean, you guys already know. They're so good. They're so good. And Kayla was working pretty furiously to find connections of people that may have wolf dogs that would work as a companion for Awa, wolf dogs that needed to be placed. So Kayla did a lot of research in finding a companion that might work out. And then this journey that we took over the past few days, Connor has a lot of vet tech experience, and it's so nice to have someone like that on a team where you're transporting an animal for long distances, because he just has a ton of experience, and we can trust him with the health of that animal on the journey. Truly something that we couldn't do without Connor. So he was incredible on this trip. He planned a ton of the logistics, from, rental car to sedation to coordinating with the vet to transfer paperwork to health certificates and transport certificates. So Connor's incredible. Nick is sick. Nick is so dependable, and is great for long drives. For some reason, he just loves that, dude. He just loves the long haul. And he's just a really dependable guy to have around. And he was super helpful this whole time, and it's just good vibes all the time. And then we were able to bring Shruti, which is really, really special, because Shruti has a lot of experience with canine training and handling at previous facilities that she's worked at, and she's kind of taken the lead on our wolf dogs here because of that experience. And so Shruti was able to come along with us and observe Aquila's behavior, so we could figure out the best way to crate him, and transport him. And Shruti's now able to monitor, the interactions that he has with Awa to make sure that it goes as smooth as possible. So we're super, super lucky to have her. The team was awesome. It was a super long drive. We drove through the night, obviously no breaks, because we wanted to get him here as fast as possible. So we're all on 0 sleep, but he made it here safe. And that's what matters, and we're all very, very excited about it. So, would you guys like to meet him? Should we take a walkie? Should we... The travel team is in here. You guys want to say thank you to them before we go up there? Get ready. Oh, don't show the TV screen, because it's a leak. I think he's up there. They're watching on the cams. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello! They're all saying thank you. To you guys and Connor, but Connor's not here.
Well, thank you guys for making it happen.
Ta-da.
Donating, for supporting.
Gidget's also here, everybody. She did not do the long haul with us, but she would have loved it.
She would have loved.
She would have been great for morale in the car.
It's bedtime.
Yeah. It's time for bed. Wait, Lucas, can you show them the studio really quick? What you've done so far? Chat, you guys just have to see this on the way up. Lucas is incredible. You want to see an update on the studio build? Dun dun dun, pause or type. It's Colton. It's cleaned out. Look what Lucas built. We're gonna put the socials here so that it's a constant plug. So this will be like in the corner for collabs, right? Like that. And we're gonna put the Alveus socials here so it's a constant plug. I'll be standing back here. This is a smart board that you can draw on. So I can use this instead of a whiteboard. There will be lights. Oh, lights, grid. Lights, cameras. Wowie. You know? But you can move them wherever. It's looking really good. This is Alveus Studio 2.0 brought to you by Twitch. And then, Lucas's creation. Do you want to come explain this?
Sure.
Tell him what you did. Okay. Can you guys believe this? He made this with his hands. Come over here.
Hi. Yeah, it's not done yet, but we're almost there.
Wait, you haven't been on my main channel, have you?
No, I'm not.
Oh, guys, I'm sorry. This is Lucas.
Hi.
He started at Alveus January 1st. If you've been on the Alveus channel, you've probably seen him working. But he is our habitat specialist and invert lead here. So he's really freaking good at making these habitats, and he's very handy at making nice stuff like that. Okay, now you can go.
Yeah, hell yeah. Georgie's new tank, rain system, can thunderstorm. So, like, we have speakers plugged into this light, and, like, thunder and everything. It's crazy.
He's getting monsoon season.
Yeah. Yeah. We gotta install the waterfall still. And then we gotta get some fresh water in here, and it'll be good to go.
And how did you make that?
Concrete.
It's concrete.
Yeah.
He carved it and freaking painted it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's sweet. It's frog-proof.
Frog, guys, I can't wait to see Georgie. This is Georgie's enclosure. I can't wait to see his reaction.
Yeah,
He's gonna love it.
Paint it up and stuff. Order a few more lights, but he's almost there.
Oh, so sick.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, you got it.
He'll be so stoked. He deserves it. All right, so this is where we're at with the studio. There's a lot more to come with the studio, okay? This is nowhere near what it's going to look like. It's going to be incredible. Good hire. Dude, you don't have to tell me that. I know. I came back here. I didn't see this before I left. I walked in there and I was like, what the hell? That's your first time seeing it too, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it so good?
That's actually sick.
He's insane.
I love that table.
He's so talented. Rest in peace, wobbly table. Guys, it's the end of the giant wobbly turf table. Crazy. Crazy. Lucas is goated. Yeah. Do we F? Oh no, they're 07ing the table.
Oh.
It's not you. It's them. Lucas with a K. That's Lucas with a K. Okay, so we're walking up to meet Aquila. We're gonna be kind of quiet and kind of slow because this has been a lot for him in the past 24 hours. Like, that is an understatement. It's been a freaking journey for this animal. He's only lived in one place since he was a baby, and that's that enclosure that I was talking to you guys about that we got him from yesterday. So that's all he's ever known. He's also, as far as we know, has only ever seen transport once in his life as well, and that's when he was purchased as a puppy. So he was, we were able to get him in a crate, and then we transported him overnight in said crate in car, and plopped him in a brand new place in a brand new state with a brand new wolf dog. So yeah. So I'll repeat his story a little bit. Jeff, maybe this is your clip. So I'll repeat Aquila's story. Aquila was privately owned. Somebody originally purchased him to use for breeding, wolf dog breeding. And for the past, at the beginning, he was living with a few other wolf dog companions. But for the past 2 years, he's lived completely alone. The people that owned him no longer live on the property that Aquila was living on, and he didn't have any wolf dog companions either, and that's super detrimental to the welfare of an animal like that. So there's a group of people that have known Aquila for a very long time that have wanted to see him go somewhere new for a long time, and they were able to connect with us, and then eventually connect Aquila with Awa. So we're really excited for Awa to have a brand new wolf dog companion. And he's in here. He's big. Guys. He's big. And he's nervous. Here we go. Let's see. He is 7 years old today. It is his 7th birthday today. I lied. How long have we been driving? It was his 7th birthday yesterday. Sorry for making you say happy birthday. It was his 7th birthday yesterday. I lied. Aquila is 60% gray wolf. And the rest is German Shepherd, Alaskan Malamute, and Siberian Husky. I would have to double check on that, but he is 60% gray wolf. I don't know where the best place to go is. Maybe over here, if you want to shoot through this wire.
Big reveal.
Big reveal. Chat, pausers hype. Colton's gonna reveal. He's nervous. Yeah. That's double wire. I don't know if it's easier to shoot through that fence. Hey, buddy. So he's really tall. Connor's guess is that he's about 80 pounds, but he needs to put on quite a bit of weight. Colton, I'm just going to stand over here so that he's less, I don't know, maybe that'll help him a little bit. But you guys, I'm mic'd up so you'll be able to hear me. So he's about, we think he's about 80 pounds, but he has a lot of weight to gain. He is not neutered. So he will have to get neutered before he's fully integrated with Awa, obviously. So in about a month, once he puts on more weight, then we'll take him in to get him neutered. What other questions did you have I was going to ask? So the strategy for introducing him and Awa, that's better, buddy. Checking him out. He's very tall. I don't know if you can tell how tall he is, but he's a big guy. Guys, I'm sorry about the ads. I'm not running them. I don't know. Okay, what was I talking about? So the plan for introducing him to Awa, he's in this switch pen right now temporarily. So he has full access to the inside space right now, in addition to this outside space. We also have a double fence situation. So Awa is in her regular enclosure in the big side, and he's in the switch pen. And we built up another fence so that there's two fences and a gap. So for a while, they'll get acquainted with each other just kind of by seeing each other and smelling each other through that fence gap. He's at that fence gap right now. And then once we feel good about that, we'll remove that second fence that we put up, and then they'll be able to interact through one fence. And then after that, they'll be fully integrated together. But that probably won't happen for about 2 months because we have to have him gain some weight before he's able to get neutered, and then he has to recover from that neuter. So it'll be a slow introduction, but we are really dedicated to doing it right. For those of you who have asked how it's gone so far, really great. Him and Awa looked at each other while we were all out here, and then we all went inside HQ and watched them on the cams. And they seemed super curious about each other. You asked Shruti more about, like, behaviorally, what exactly that we're looking at. But there's been no signs of aggression or anything that we don't want to see. They're just kind of chilling so far. And Awa's not super fixated on him. You know, she can walk away and he can walk away. So far, really good. So far, it's really good. We're very excited about that. What questions can I answer? Thank you for the $25 donation. I've had alerts muted. Sorry, I don't want anything to play. Is this the biggest enclosure he'll have? No. So he's in a switch pen right now, and it's a part of the larger wolf dog enclosure. The wolf dog enclosure is over 200 feet by 60 feet. So he'll eventually be in that enclosure with Awa. What?
I'm showing them that it's connected right now.
You're showing them?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Thanks. How old is he? He turned 7. His birthday was yesterday. He turned 7 years old yesterday. What percentage wolf is he? He looks more like a wolf. He's 60% gray wolf. How is he with people? We don't know too much yet because he just got here. So his behavior is not going to be typical, I think, today of, or like representative of who he is today, because he's so stressed and he's had such a crazy journey. But we have pretty high hopes that he'll do well with our animal care staff. How much older is he than Awa? Awa is about 11 years old. Jana Parks, thank you for the $100 donation. Thank you so much. Do you know what dog breeds he has in him. I believe he is 60% gray wolf, and then German Shepherd, Alaskan Malamute, and Siberian Husky. Is that him?
Yeah.
What percentage wolf is AWA in comparison? Unfortunately, we don't know. So we got a swab to do a DNA test with AWA, but the results came back inconclusive. And we can't just stick a swab in her mouth again. So we kind of have to wait until the next time that AWA needs to be sedated for something. If she needs to be sedated for something again, to get that mouth swab or train it voluntarily, which may take some time. Timber was 40% gray wolf. Someone said, has he been used for breeding prior to that? Why does he still need to get neutered? So he was purchased originally in 2018 to breed other wolf dogs. He was privately owned for breeding. And why is this happening? Sorry. My phone's being weird. So he was privately owned and purchased for breeding in 2018. I'm not sure if he was ever actually bred. But the reason that he has to get neutered here is because he's being integrated with AWA, who's female. Oh, he isn't from the Atlanta Zoo? No, he is not from the Atlanta Zoo. Aquila was privately owned, purchased for breeding, but unfortunately has been alone for the past 2 years. So he hasn't had a companion, and nobody lived on the property that he lived on for the past 2 years, which is really terrible for the welfare of a wolf dog. And there are some people in Awa's life who have been in his life since 2018 in some capacity that have really wanted to see him go somewhere else where he may have a companion. And so they were able to connect us with him. Breeding wolf dogs seems really unethical. So we talk about that a lot here. The whole concept of wolf dogs and wolf dog breeding is really sad. We've spent hundreds of years domesticating dogs to be the perfect companion for us as humans, you know? And for whatever reason, people think it's really cool to put a wolf back into our domestic dogs because they want to say that they have a pet wolf, or they want to say they have a pet wolf dog. And the problem with that is that you are breeding an animal that can't be released into the wild because it's part dog. And the vast majority of the time, over 90% of the time, they don't work out as pets inside people's homes because they're part wolf. So they tend to be, oh, he's curious. They tend to be much less predictable. It can be harder to integrate them with other pets and children. And it can be really dangerous for people and those animals to have them as a pet in your home. So they're kind of in this weird limbo where a lot of them end up getting euthanized because they don't have somewhere to go. Or they end up at a facility like this. And unfortunately, there just aren't very many facilities like this. So yeah, it is really sad. It's a really sad thing. What has his diet been like so far? Will you need to transition his food over time? Yeah, so we'll need to transition his food. Here, Awa eats a formulated carnivore food, formulated carnivore kibble, and she gets salmon oil, and she gets a variety of raw meats. So she'll get bison and chicken. She doesn't really like salmon. Aquila does like salmon, fun fact. So he'll get transitioned over to the same diet, formulated carnivore kibble and raw meats. Up until now, he's been eating some raw meat and dog kibble. He's very, very, very handsome. His coat looks a lot better than we anticipated. Oh boy. Do you hear them? Awa is not spayed. We wish that she was, but she's not, and because she's 11 years old, it's not worth putting her through that surgery at this point to spay her. Can they see each other? They can, yeah. Through 2 fences. Yeah, you have cams. How wide is the fence gap? I don't know, maybe 2. I can't really tell from here, and I don't want to get up and spook him. It's looking like maybe 2.5 feet, 2 feet. How did you manage to get the second enclosure built in time? So this switch pen we built when we built this wolf dog enclosure, which, by the way, shout out in case you guys forgot, this wolf dog enclosure was sponsored by Peach Jars and Jessica Negri. Shout out. It has served these animals so incredibly well. But this switch pen was built into the enclosure when we built it. Because we weren't sure if we were going to be able to enter this enclosure. Corbin, thank you for the $100 donation. Thank you so much. We weren't sure if we'd be able to enter this enclosure with Awa and Timber free contact. But now it works great as a quarantine / introduction pen. Someone said, where'd it go? What made Aquila the best option for Awa and Alveus? So a few things. One, we were looking for a male that wasn't too young, because Awa is pretty old. And so he's 7, which is the oldest that we came across in regards to finding a rescue. And then the other thing is he really, really needed somewhere to go. I think that I was thinking about this a lot in the car on the way here, and losing Timber has been so devastating for all of us, and we all just wish he was still here more than anything. Like, it was so sad. But one of the crazy things to think about in bringing Aquila here is how long he may have remained in the situation that he was in had we not been able to bring him to a place like this. You know what I mean? And we're so lucky to be able to do that and to have a facility like this where he can live out the rest of his life, because he really, really deserves it, and we're just able to provide our animals such incredible quality of care because of you guys. Because you guys are so supportive of Alveus, and we give these animals the world and as much as we possibly can, and we give them the best quality of life possible, and it's really, really special. Aquila he doesn't know it yet, but he's really, really lucky to be here. And we're really lucky that he's here. And we're lucky that we're, able to do things like this for animals like that. Has he had a vet check yet? Yeah, so when we went to pick up Aquila, we had a vet out there to help with sedation, and while he was sedated, Merger, thank you for the $100 donation. Thank you so much. While he was sedated, we had a vet do several vaccines, do a blood draw, do a fecal sample, do nail trim, and some like general motor tests, and listen to his heart, and feel for his organs and like any enlargement and stuff like that. So the vet where we picked him up did quite a bit, and then we had our vet come out this morning. We got here probably about 6 a.m. And our vet was just here and checked out his mouth and checked out his body condition, and we came up with a plan for getting him neutered. So our vet's recommendation is that he puts on a little bit of weight before we take him in to do a neuter. So we've had 2 vets see him in the past couple days. Tatsu, thank you for the $15 donation. Big McLarge Huge, thank you for the $100 donation. Thank you so much. So aside from his weight, he's okay. We will see when his blood test comes back and his fecal comes back. One thing that we're concerned about is heartworm. So we're waiting on results for that. But again, we have the means and the resources here to treat him for whatever comes up. Generally speaking, his coat condition is a lot better than we expected, and his body condition is slightly better than we expected. He is definitely thin, but better than expected. He does have huge paws. His old enclosure was not like this. Very different. Glipglorp, thank you for the $50 donation. Thank you so much. I bet he'll love the pond. I hope so. I don't think he's ever had access to like water that he can enter, so that'll be really neat to see. Anonymous, thank you for the 5. Thank you so much. What the heck? Nofalo Hiker, thank you for the $120 donation. Thank you so much. Pila, thank you. Has he gotten meatball yet? No, not yet. He has drank some water since he got here, but he hasn't been interested in eating anything yet. When looking for Aquila, did you come across other wolf dogs in need of relocation? If so, how many others are there? Yeah. Yes. So, in looking into rescuing another wolf dog as a companion for Awa, we got connected with a massive rescue network, and they have, I think the number was over 400 that need rescue a year. In the U.S. Just through that network, solely through that network. There are way more outside of that network, but the specific one that we were talking about, they see hundreds a year. Thank you, Sir Zin. Thank you for the $100 donation. Thank you so much. What was Awa's initial reaction to seeing her new neighbor? She was not scared. She watched him from afar for a while. Like when we first released him into this outside part of this enclosure, she just watched him from the other side of the enclosure. And then once we left, she came right over. And they started chatting, you know? Not like in English, like in Wolf Dog. So, oh my God. Salty Cajun, thank you for the $1,000 donation. What on earth? Thank you so much. Salty Cajun has already donated so much to the wolf dog enclosure. He's got a huge rock in the wolf dog enclosure. Thank you so much. So a question about our ambassadors and why they're non-releasable. So for these ones in particular, Awa and Aquila are wolf dogs. So unfortunately they were bred in captivity. They're hybrids of gray wolves and dogs. And wolf dogs are in a really, really unfortunate situation where they can't be released into the wild because they're part dog. And a lot of times they can't be pets inside people's homes because they're part wolf. So they're in this weird limbo where their options are either to be at a facility like this and teach people about how sad that is, and then also about the importance of wolves in their natural environments, and why we should respect the wildness of wolves. So their options are either to be at a facility like this and teach people about their species, or euthanasia. And so when we can provide the quality of life that we can here with the resources that we have, we opt for them to be ambassadors. We're really proud of the quality of life that we give our animals here. Sup? I'm over here.
They already have the camera on him.
Oh, okay. Hello. Sit. I think it helped him that I came all the way over here. He's had a lot going on today. How much bigger is Awa than he is? Awa's smaller than him. He's tall. He's a big guy. His head is huge. Did you say how long he'll be in the switch pen? So, we had our vet come out this morning to take a look at him, and she's concerned about his weight. She wants him to gain some weight before we sedate him again, because he obviously needs to be sedated to get neutered. So we're going to give him a month to put on weight, and then he'll get neutered, and then he'll need about a month to recover from that procedure. So we're looking at maybe about a 2-month timeline, but it really depends on how they interact with each other and how confident our animal care staff feels about integrating them. But right now, I know you guys kind of saw it over there. The introduction system, he has the whole K900, so he can go inside, and he has this outdoor switch pen. And then they have a double fence system. So they have 2 fences, so if A was over here, she can see him, and he's over here, so he can see her. Once we feel really confident about that, we'll take out one of the fences, and then they'll be nose to nose with just one fence. And then once he's recovered from his neuter, then they can be fully integrated. Is he actually blue, or is that the camera tint? He's not blue. He's like gray. Brown. What was his situation before Alveus? So Aquila was purchased in 2018. He was privately owned. He was purchased by somebody who wanted to breed wolf dogs. And at the beginning, Aquila lived with other wolf dogs. But for the past 2 years, he's lived completely alone. So he hasn't had a wolf dog companion for 2 years, and he was living somewhere where people didn't live either. So that's a really tough life for an animal like this, and really, really tough on their welfare. So, Awa, obviously, we were trying to find her a companion ASAP because that is so important for their welfare. And we thought that Aquila could be perfect for that. So, we got connected with him, and now he's here. Wait. Where? Where is it? I don't see a 200. Who donated $200? Oh, from Alveus. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Do you think you'll rescue a 3rd wolf dog? No, that's not our plan. Our plan is for it to be the 2 of them. Ao's coming over. A snow pig. Thank you for the $200 donation to Alveus. He'd be a good choice for Awa based on what criteria? We were looking for a male that was not too young. He turned 7 years old yesterday. And so he was the oldest male that we had come across that was in need of rescue. And then we know that he's lived with other wolf dogs before, which is good, because if he had never met another wolf dog in his life, it would be a little bit less predictable, right? But so far, they're doing really, really great. You picked him up on his birthday. Yes, we did. Yeah. His rebirth day, if you will. Is it a wolf-coyote mix? He's a wolf-dog mix. So he's gray wolf, German Shepherd, Alaskan Malamute, and Siberian Husky. 60% wolf, Aquila is. He's dwinking. Dwinking. That's nice. The water bowl is not empty, but it's super low. We didn't want to put in too much water because we didn't want him to drink water too fast and bloat. So we wanted to make sure that he was drinking water slower. How nervous is he around humans? It's really hard to tell right now. He's had like a really intense couple days. So obviously he's going to be super scared of us. We'll have to just see, you know, over the next few weeks, over the next few months, what his personality is like. I am not an expert in wolf dog behavior, canine behavior, or any animal behavior, to be honest with you. But I think that so far he's adjusting better than I expected. He seems okay, you know, he's not like crashing into the walls and freaking out, and his pacing slowed down really quickly. Like when we came out here, he was pacing a ton, and by the time I got over here, he had already slowed down, which I think is a really awesome sign. So we will see. We will see. Did you have to dart him to sedate him? We did bring a dart gun, and that was like our plan D, like our worst case sedation, but we did not have to do that, and we didn't need to use a jab stick either. He was on gabapentin and trazodone, or he had that on board. He got his first dose the night before we got there, and then his second dose in the morning, and then we were able to hand inject him with just like a half dose of sedative, which is really, really great. We were pretty pleased with that. How far did he come from? Freaking far. Far. We started his travel journey about over 24 hours ago. He is very handsome. We do a DNA test to see his percentage wolf. He actually has already had a DNA test. He is 60% gray wolf. How much sleep have you had? It's hard to tell, but I think that I slept like 2 hours in the car, I think. But I took the last driving shift, so I drove from like 2 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. And there's something about driving in those hours with no music on, because you don't want to freak him out, and like nobody talking because you don't want to freak him out, that makes you feel crazy. So I feel like I've been up for days. That's how I feel right now. It's like the Twilight Zone. Texas, thank you. When are you going to read DNA test for Awa? Either next time she needs to be sedated for something, if she needs to be sedated for something, or when it's a behavior that can be voluntarily trained. Whichever comes first. Do you know what he ate when he wasn't around people? Yeah, so he was mostly eating dog food, but then there were people that would bring him raw meats occasionally. So he's had both. But we will have to change his diet quite a bit here. How do you pronounce his name? Aquila. His name's Aquila. Do they get swabbed 23andMe style, or do you need blood for a DNA test? They get swabbed 23andMe style in the mouth. Has he eaten since arriving at Alveus? No, he has not. He has kibble inside, but he hasn't touched it yet. He has had water, though. John, thank you for the $100 donation. Thank you so much. Has he gone inside yet? Yeah, so we released him inside, and the vet observed him inside. He has, but since we let him out, he hasn't gone back in, which makes sense because he, like Awa, has never had a building. So I don't think he really knows what to do with it at the moment. How old is he? He turned 7 years old yesterday. He does not have any enlarged organs, as far as the vet could see, or could feel. He does not have a heart murmur, which is good. His range of motion is good. He has had quite a bit of diarrhea for quite some time. So we'll have to figure out what that's about. And keep an eye on that here. And he still has both of his testicles, and the left one is smaller than the right one. I think that's all the vet info I have. That's normal. Who said HIPAA? That's crazy. We did a little bit of vlogging. We'll see what that turns into. I don't know yet. Connor and I recorded some stuff. Oh boy. Dude, I think that looks really good.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That was awesome. Yes, friends. Woohoo. Thanks. Did he lie down?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
He's not lying down, he's just checking it out.
Oh. How do wolf tail wags compare to dogs? Same meaning. I actually asked Shruti this question this morning and asked her for a better answer. But my relayed answer to you is that what we're looking for is like a lowered tail wag. if her tail is like raised and wagging, it just means that she's like excited about something, or like aroused by something, or like alert, you know, and checking stuff out. So we want to see like a lowered tail wag. She's coming to check him out again. She's back. I like that. See, that's nice. He hasn't seen another wolf dog for 2 years. It's crazy to think about. Imagine already being down to go in a den. Couldn't be Awa. Is his fur that blue, or is it the camera? I think it's the camera. His fur is not blue. He's like gray. He seems pretty calm considering. I agree with you. Again, questions for Shruti. But I agree with you. I'm stoked at how he's doing so far. I think he's great. I assume you got some like screenshotable footage.
I mean, this doesn't zoom in super far,
Okay. Hi.
so it would be a very punched in.
Okay. Let me take that from you. Guys, Peach Jars, the one and only, sent us a very, very, very sweet gift. I can take it from me. Thank you so much. Really heavy. Peach Jars sent us this gift. It's so nice. It says in loving memory of Timber, and it's a really, really, really nice rock. I was gonna like do a whole thing and like put it inside Awa's enclosure today, because I do think it's really special. Again, I talked about it a little bit earlier. We're all devastated to have lost Timber, and like wish that it didn't happen, and wish that it didn't happen the way that it did and when it did. But the bright side of all of it is that we don't know how long Aquila would have been in the situation that he was in if we weren't able to bring him here now. And that's really, really special. And it is something to be grateful for in a weird way. But we cannot bring a companion here for Awa. We can't bring another wolf dog here as a companion for Awa without honoring Timber. And so I want to at least like put this somewhere. But I'm not going to go in there because I don't want to stress her out. She already has a lot going on today. So hopefully Awa loves Aquila just as much as she loved Timber, because they really loved each other. We will love Aquila just as much as we love Timber. I already know that. But Timber was a very, very, very special boy. Where should I put this? Perhaps. I don't want to. Maybe I'll just put it here for now. And then the girls can bring it inside the enclosure when they want to, or I can stay here for a while. No big deal. But thank you, Peach, for sending us this. It's so nice. We love it. So nice. I can't look at it longer, I'll cry. Yeah, it was really sweet. Okay. Crazy stuff, guys. Crazy stuff. At the end of the day, like, Timber and Awa came from, obviously, like, not the best situation, like most of our animals do at Alveus, because they're rescued animals. And this enclosure is just amazing. It's just amazing. And our animal care staff is amazing. And they get, like, the coolest treats and the best care and the best training ever. Timber had, like, the gold standard quality of life at the end of his life, and he really did get to enjoy this enclosure. So I'm really happy for him, and I'm really happy for Aquila. His quality of life is also going to be incredible while he's here. Not a lot of wolf dogs are lucky enough for that. Like I told you guys, most of them get euthanized. So it's just really cool. It's really cool to be able to do that. He's not, oh, he's upset that I'm standing up again. Leonard, thank you for the $50 donation. How's staff doing? I think they're good. They're excited to have him here. They're excited to get acquainted with him, but you know, he needs a lot of time. I think that I would like to, if you guys are looking at him on this camera anyway, we're going to take a walk back so that we're in his face the least amount possible, because he really just needs like some decompressing time. What situation did he come from? Aquila was privately owned. Somebody purchased him to breed wolf dogs in 2018, and he used to live with other wolf dogs. But for the past 2 years, he's lived completely alone. So nobody lived on the property that he lived on, and he had no companions. No dogs, no wolf dogs, no wolves, nothing. He was just alone for 2 years, which is super detrimental to a wolf dog's welfare. We were searching for a companion for Awa because she has been alone since we lost Timber, and we were searching as fast as possible because it's so important for them. And we were connected to Aquila, and we drove him here yesterday. Where did the other dogs go? That I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Does privately owned mean like he was kind of a pet? Yeah, sort of. So like an individual purchased him to breed him. I would actually, if you guys are down, I'm down to sit on the couch in HQ. I'm also really tired, and I would love to sit on a couch and watch him on the cams. I want to watch him and Awa without people there, and just like see how they get on, you know. But we can hang out and watch them. I don't know who's still here. I think it's bin time. Everyone goes home and goes to sleep. By the way, Alveus has a book club now. If you didn't know that, you're screwed. You got 1 day to read it. H is for Hawk is our first book. Our meeting is tomorrow. Our book club meeting is tomorrow. It's me and Alveus staff. So me, I don't think Connor's reading it. Me, Shruti, Kayla, Amanda, and Lindsay. And Space, maybe? Read a book. The book gets announced at the beginning of each month. And then we read the book, and then at the end of each month, we do a book club meeting, so you guys can read more books this year. Thank you for the $200 donation, Brain Box. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, if you want to read more, they'll all be like nature-y related. Like H is for Hawk is, it's more of a story than like, it's not like nonfiction, like science textbook. it's cool. But they'll all be like nature or animal related. So it'll be fun and wholesome. And we have our book club meeting tomorrow at 2:30. Hi, Gidget. Hi, guys. I'm gonna sit here and do some React content. Watching the cams. You can just put the camera on me and then they'll have the camera. How do you mute this? You can just put the camera on me. Hello. They'll have the camera. Oh, thanks. Gidget. Guys, we're doing a watch party. Me and Gidget. And you guys watch Awa and Aquila. You wanna put it on, you can put it on a tripod.
Space, do you have that tripod?
Yeah, if you would grab it.
I mean, this is
Oh, that's nice. What do you think so far, Shruti?
It looks really good. I'm super psyched. A was a little bit more into it and a little bit more excited, but he's not showing like any signs of like aggression or like any sign that it's going to go south in the future, which is like way better than I think we could have hoped for.
Did you guys hear all that? You like every time they ask me a question, I'm just like, Shruti. I don't know.
No, I was just telling Shruti, I think that he's doing so well for it being day one.
Yeah.
Being put in this space, the fact that he's so like investigative and like sniffing and generally speaking, he's something all right there, super calm and just
Yeah.
I feel like one of the things that we talked about was resiliency in animals, and I feel like he's a super resilient. Like, he's still nervous and skittish, but he's able to roll with the punches. Really. Yeah.
Gigi, what do you have to say?
Anything?
Yeah. Wow. That is so true.
Oh.
Damn.
Thank you.
Thanks,
This is
Gidge.
for y'all's commentary. If you have any.
Gidge is just
Could be
like,
noises of just
yeah. You guys, do you guys
Pasta
like
noises.
some?
Thanks to whoever said that.
Yeah, we've been eating
Yeah,
these things
I
like
love the mac and
every fucking
cheese.
day.
Megan, thank you for the 5. Thank you so much.
I'm about to eat a rainbow crispy treat.
Oh my god.
Ice cream.
Dude.
Yeah.
So this is how most streamers have it, huh, guys? Just reacting. Come here, kid. Oh, that's
Oh my
nice.
god, that's so nice. Look at that baby.
So it's time to react.
Thank you.
That's nice. That's a nice doggy.
Oh, that turns out I was so hungry. Because of growling.
Oh. Emery, thank you for the $25 donation.
Okay.
Peach.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I'm moving while you're setting it up. I will not
Where's the
move.
rest of my team?
This is it.
Our team.
Oh. Are we sure gabapentin wore off? Yeah. Yeah. Guys, this is Gidget. She's Shruti and Lucas's foster dog. She's 80% gray wolf. High content. I'm joking. For those of you who believe everything I say.
There she goes.
That is actually a pet, yeah. How many wolves now? 2 wolf dogs now. 2 wolf dogs. When he lays down, it'll be huge. Well, Awa laid down earlier near the fence, which was cool.
Let's see. What people are saying.
Thank you so much, Colton. I think. Oh, well, this is your setup, so you can't really leave. Oh, hey, get out. Shruti, can you explain or like maybe some of the body language signs, because they're going to be watching them all day. Maybe some good signs that chat can look out for.
Yeah. So some of the things that we've seen from Awa so far is kind of like a low wagging tail, which means that she's happy and relaxed. Like a high wagging tail is not a bad thing. It just means she's feeling big feelings, but those big feelings could be bad big feelings or good big feelings. But so far she seemed excited, so I think they're good big feelings that she's having about the other wolf dog. And then she's kind of eager to meet him and play, because she's kind of been whining at him too, which is really cute. She's also able to walk away from him, which is really good. Like, she's not fixated on him. She's not obsessed with him, which is also something that we don't really want. We want her to be able to like walk away and kind of calm herself down if she is having any of those big feelings. She's also been laying down like near the fence, which is nice. I feel like it was already like, all right, like me and you, let's go. Aquila seems a little bit unsure, but he doesn't seem scared of her, which is really nice. Because when we went to go pick him up, there apparently was like a dog barking nearby, and he was kind of like huffing at it. So I was kind of like, oh no, but he seems to be doing well. He doesn't really care that much. Yeah, he's not scared of her. He seems super interested in her, but is also able to walk away and not just like fixate on her. I think that's it. But yeah, we want them to be able to play with each other, but also be relaxed around each other. Another thing that you can look for in dogs, or I guess like any social animal, to see if they're getting along, is something called mirroring. If you see one of the wolf dogs mirroring the other's actions, like if Awa looks in a direction and Aquila also looks in that direction, it's just a good sign that they are getting along, because he's taking social cues from her. So that's another thing you can look out for. Or if she goes and sniffs something and then he goes and sniffs something. Not that they can do that right now.
Oh.
Chat, it's like when you eat chips and then Gidget eats a chip. Also. She likes chips. Are we getting a DNA test on this wolf dog too? Yeah, Aquila has had a DNA test done already. Aquila is 60% gray wolf. All she'd do is eat chip and lie. What does helicopter tail wag mean?
Like learning.
Oh yeah, Awa did that a couple of times. Her tail's like just super excited, and it's like a little helicopter. Yeah. And that's the same kind of as like a high wagging tail. Is she's just feeling big feelings. But that's a good thing to keep in mind about like your dog at home or like other dogs that you see. And a wagging tail doesn't automatically mean a happy dog. A low wagging tail is kind of what you would want to see. But a high wagging tail just, again, means that the animal is having lots of feelings about something. And that those feelings could be like hey, I hate you. I really don't want you near me. So a high wagging tail doesn't always mean a good thing.
Yeah.
But in this context, looking at all the other cues that are going on, I think it's good.
Have you already talked about this, Shruti? But could you talk again about like facial cues too, like eyes and ears? Like, yeah.
Yeah. What I used to tell people is, like, if you're thinking about your dogs at home, look at them at a time that you know that they're relaxed, and look at how everything, like how their eyes, how their ears, how their tail looks when they're relaxed. Because every dog is a little bit different. And that way, when you know when your dog's eyes, ears, tail are not in that position, that they're feeling something. But generally, just kind of relaxed forward ears are good. Anything kind of like airplaning or back, they have something around them that they're feeling rough feelings about. I don't think we'll see it too much with these guys, but like whale eye, if you can ever see the whites in a dog's eye, it's called whale eye or moon eye, and that's usually indicates that they're nervous about something, because whatever that thing that they're nervous about is around them, but they don't want to directly look at whatever that is, so they'll face somewhere else and just like turn their eyes towards them, so you end up seeing the whites of their eyes. So that also means that they're kind of nervous. You can always look at their little foreheads, just like us. They wrinkle their little foreheads when they're feeling nervous.
Paul,
So
thank you for
a
the
lot of
$50
dogs-
donation.
Thank you. They call them triangle eyes. If you, a lot of dogs, when they wrinkle their foreheads because they're worried about something, their eyes kind of turn into this triangle shape. I'm trying to think. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just want relaxed body language, relaxed eyes, relaxed ears, a relaxed body, not anything super stiff, which neither of them are.
How long do you plan on keeping them separated? So our vet has recommended that Aquila gains some weight before he gets neutered. He needs to get neutered before they're fully integrated. So our vet wants him to have a month of gaining weight before he gets neutered, and then we expect him to need another month-ish of recovery. So somewhere around 2 months. But don't come back 2 months on the dot and freak out about it.
Yeah.
It all depends on how they do, both with recovery from surgery and behaviorally, how they're doing with each other. Jeff, what the heck?
March.
In 2 months, it's going to be March.
2
Yeah.
months. Code Veronica.
I did see someone ask about it, just so you know, the water is really low because we didn't want him to drink water too fast, because if they drink too fast or eat too fast and then run around, that's how bloat can happen. So his water is intentionally low. Will Aquila have to wear a cone after the surgery? That is a good question. I feel like the answer is no. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Excuse me.
I don't think he's supposed to be really like messing with the site, but
I'm not sure. That's
Ooh,
a question for
sniffing.
our vet.
the
What
comment
surgery? His neuter.
Sniffer.
Why does he need to be neutered? He needs to be neutered because Awa is female and she's not spayed. And we don't want to breed.
Joe, we are
Wolf
not calling
dogs.
him Joe Mama. Peach. I was neutered once. I had to wear a
No, we won't keep his balls in a tube. I don't know why you would even ask me that. What do you mean? I don't want them. Phantom.
Somebody asked who will we be providing enrichment to him in the switch pen, and yeah, we'll start gradually like offering him items as he gets more comfortable.
Cricket, thank you for the $100 donation.
Whoa!
Thank you so much.
Wowie. But yeah, so it'll just take some time. The team will assess and we'll offer things once he's, getting a little more comfy.
We do know that he had to have all of his bowls like screwed into the walls at his last home because he carries things places. So that'll be interesting. And
yeah,
I'm anticipating destruction.
Yeah.
So it will be interesting to see.
He already
he
carried
does.
his like indoor water
Yeah.
to a different place.
Yeah,
He's rearranging.
he moved his indoor water bowl already.
That's so cute. We might have left a couple fish skins out there. So he's already getting enriched a little bit more today. Yeah. Lindsay, I think Lindsay said she like picked up. Yeah. But there might be something left over.
He's like intensely digging and sniffing
Yeah.
something earlier.
Because Ewa likes to roll around on him, but then she doesn't eat him. I'm sorry, Colton. Could you maybe get a shot of this? I think
This is important to learn about
this
canine
is important
behavior.
content. I think they need to be seeing that.
Look at that belly.
Who's that?
Somebody here. Somebody here. Oh my god, more lunch buddies.
Why is she not getting spayed? Awa is 11 years old. And so it would not be worth it to put her through a surgery like that at her age.
Spays are also a lot more invasive than neutering is.
Before you go, I wanted to talk about how we want to
There's a mic right here.
food and water. Okay.
He is beautiful. How old is Akila? He turned 7 years old yesterday. Yesterday was his birthday.
Birthday! Birthday.
He's sniffing.
Sniffer.
Oh, a rock.
I wonder if he will be a good
What's he
hunter like
doing?
Awa. I think we're gonna go with probably.
Probably. What's he doing? He's rearranging.
He said, "I smell fish."
Oh, he does like fish, doesn't he?
Mhm.
Yeah, fish skins were
Probably
here.
like, where the hell is it?
Guys, big news. Also low-key bad news. He likes salmon. Salmon's expensive.
Dog. Also weird. Apparently, Eggo waffles, Cheetos. No, I'm just kidding. That's for me.
Akila wants to eat Eggo waffles and microwave macaroni cups.
Yeah. Oh, weird. He also said bagels. That's so crazy.
Does he like cheese balls? No!
No cheese balls.
Please, no more cheese balls.
He might like some cheese balls.
Shady had to come when all the grass had been trampled down.
Mm-hmm.
That's a knife. Watch out.
Does he like oysters and caviar too? I don't know.
God.
He'd probably eat the whole freaking oyster.
I think we have mussels, right?
Do we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
There's the
fun.
mussels, yeah.
Almost out of them. We have one fish fillet. And then over there.
The emo of
Almost
Maya
a
wrapped in the
fillet of
blanket.
skin. We have a lot of skins. We can get them.
No. No cheese balls.
Yeah.
Some cheese balls.
Just some cheese balls, but not like a plethora. Just like maybe 2 to 5 bags.
Lonely Winter, thank you for the prime.
There's cheese balls on the screen. They put it on the screen.
Yeah, Space put it up there.
That's so nice.
Oh my god, you flaunt your raspberry Smuckers in front of us.
No, we don't feed them live prey here. They
No,
get
I'm
frozen
sorry.
thawed prey.
You guys are asking solid questions about our new ambassador, but I do want to address the claim that I was the cheese ball champion. That was Shruti. I believe I only fit like 7. No, didn't you fit like 9?
Yeah, Nick fit like 30.
Mouths.
Yeah, but it doesn't
30?
count.
Yeah, it
But
doesn't
they were
count.
a tiny bit
He had-
smaller.
he had
They were
mini
not
balls.
the same size. We realized the standard was not the same.
Oh.
Yeah, he had mini balls in his mouth, but we did like they were like these this big.
We had standard size. He has a mini size, so his we need to like divide his by 2.
Wow. Nick went crazy.
Nick cheated,
He cheated. I hear.
and he did not.
Yeah,
want
wasn't
to
he-
do-
wasn't he
didn't wanna
eating
do
them
The new ones.
As
Yeah.
he was,
He was
that
like-
doesn't count.
It like dissolved like halfway, so it doesn't count. Nick has to redo it.
I don't think I was here for this.
I'm not sure when we did that.
It's probably like when you were gone on vacation, so like day 4 we were losing it. We were like, we need
Are the switch pen doors
Can we fit it?
motorized or do you
Cheese
manually
ball
have to
gives
open
life.
them? Manually. You have to manually open those ones.
I haven't had a day. Eddie, you can come up.
He just turned 7. His birthday was yesterday.
Birthday!
Birthday!
Aquila was already named. But we have to assume that it's from the Jungle Book. Maybe we don't have to assume that, but that would make sense considering there's a wolf in the Jungle Book named Aquila. Crazy coincidence, if not.
Feel free to kick her off if she's being a little.
Oh, sniff
She'll
him.
take your empty cup.
He's
when you're
sniffing.
done.
Does he know his name? I think so.
Oh my god. Joe.
Is he good with people? We'll have to see over the next few weeks what his personality's like, but we've been pleasantly surprised by how chill he's been so far. He's had a rough couple days here, a lot of travel, big changes, lots of new stuff. So all things considered, he's doing great.
Eventually she'll get the shift pen back. I mean, the goal is to have both of them together, so she will miss it for right now, but I think she's probably like, holy crap, I have a new friend. More than like, I want to be in that switch pen.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't seem too bummed.
Yeah.
where did Aquila come from? So Aquila was privately owned. Somebody purchased him in 2018 to breed him, to breed wolf dogs, and he used to live with a few other wolf dogs. But for the past 2 years, he's lived completely alone. So that means he was living on a property that no people lived on, and he didn't have any companions. So he was completely alone, which is really, really tough for an animal like that. Awa has been alone since we lost Timber, and so we wanted to find her companion as fast as possible because it's so important for their welfare. And we found Aquila, and now they have each other.
Just so you know, we have a link. I said, just so you know, we have a link.
Okay. Deft and Life. We went over this yesterday.
You said you could have the cup. You want this?
Ooh, a cup. That's so fun.
It's yummy. That's nice.
Yeah.
Aw.
I would like it over here, please.
It doesn't move over here. Strategy.
Get it enriched. Enriched.
All the doggos here are being enriched right now.
National Geographic right now, guys. Same.
Aw, you.
Oh, very nice. Cozy. Gidget's like, what'd I do?
You did it too, don't worry.
Nice boy.
Yay.
Aw.
Cute. Oh, he's so handsome.
You
Yeah.
get excited when you lay down too, don't worry.
Wow.
Look at that guy.
Space.
Cheese balls.
Get the cheese balls out of the shot. It's a beautiful shot.
Oh, he's eating them.
We have cheese balls.
Wow.
I feel like looking at his face next day you could really see like how much more wolfy he looked.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way his eyes were positioned and stuff in his face.
Get it. Beep, beep. Oh,
He's so handsome.
not interested.
Lindsay's also a food giver, so we're excited.
She rejected my stuff yesterday.
Drama.
Was it your typical tortilla, peanut butter, and apple?
So?
No. I just.
It's a little accusatory.
It did sound accusatory, was it? I just was wondering because I love that combo.
So what if it was, Amanda?
I ask you for tortilla shells every
I
day.
didn't give you one. I
Guys,
started literally keeping like a second bag in my
tensions are at an all-time
lunchbox
high.
room. Well, you
Staff
have to
morale.
Share with her now. I'm gonna start giving yours to
Thank you for the
kids.
5.
No.
Thank you so much.
She doesn't complain.
That's not what was happening. Been misheard.
Although yesterday she was like, "This isn't good enough."
I asked for that, so
Oh my god.
that's okay.
That's
It
me,
did
love
hurt
you.
though, but it's okay. Goodbye.
Love this lady. Oh, I love this lady. Look, I just want to.
Be nice to her, Amanda.
I know. Oh.
That is a good sleep. He needs that.
Wow, resting.
Good job.
Resting.
Oh my god.
Chat, you know what sounds awesome?
You also want
That.
to sleep?
A nap? Space?
Look at my arm.
It's time.
It's time.
You don't go anywhere. Oh no, I'm not pointing to you. Sorry, I'm pointing to them. I'm not talking to you like
You
that.
gotta stay tuned.
Damn, alright.
You guys collectively don't go anywhere because this cam will stay on Aquila all day, so you guys can keep an eye out. You learned about some behavioral things to look out for. You can become detectives today, behavior detectives, perhaps. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the ambassador announcement. Very, very exciting. I know we always we wait to tell you guys about them because we want to make sure that everything goes well and we want to do it the right way. So thank you for being patient. I appreciate it. We're very, very excited. These are exciting times here at Alveus. And so far, so good. It's going very well. We're all very excited.
Lindsay. This should have started with.
Thank you so much. Don't go anywhere. Enjoy hanging out on the Alveus channel.
Next to Winston.
And thank you, Peach. And thank you, Jessica.
Do it then.
I'll be watching also. We'll all be watching.
Oh God.
Oh, reset the Alveus VOD.
Oh yeah. Anytime you eat Muddy Buddies, it looks like you're like on crack. They're my favorite road
Pause.
snack.
I love Muddy Buddies.
They're so good. Some chips? Oh, no, not some chips.
Smart,
I
many
got some
chips.
chips. I got so excited. These are a road snack.
Muddy Buddies are so good.
Bye.
Look at this contact right there. Feels like
Dude, I picked those up and I completely forgot about them. These are delicious, but yeah, you gotta be careful. Are they still here?
yeah, they're still here.
Oh.
Awkward.
Where did you go?
There's a low mid level 10 left.
Okay, I'm trying to.
Okay. Bye. Thanks, guys.
Got some strawberries. Hi, Cadillac.